When you take a tour of a prospective college campus for your child or yourself, you may not even check out the dining hall, but you should. It is an integral part and important part of the campus culture and can help make or break the college experience. College and university social architect David Porter takes a look at this issue in his book, The Porter Principles. Hi, David.
Hi.
As I was reading this book, I realized it's not really for the general public, it's more for the university administration, but there's a lot of good information in here.
There really is. It's very exciting, and it can really transform a campus and the social landscape of the campus as well.
Now, let's talk about that a little bit. You call it the Porter Principle. So what is the Porter Principle?
Well, when I wrote the book, I really wanted to talk about my approach and our approach. I have a company, Porter Consulting, a consulting firm. We do a lot of work on college campuses, and we really take a unique approach to understand what's unique about a campus, and then ultimately use dining as a vehicle to create the most socially rich dining experiences on campus for students. I kind of equate it to what Facebook has done in terms of connecting people socially. I mean, there aren't too many people who would say Facebook created the need in each one of us to connect and make friends and want to be connected, but their application in the internet met that need. Well, that's exactly what I do for college and university campuses through dining programs and bring people together.
I think a lot of times people think of the dining hall as the institutional cold place where, you know, I'm going to go get food because I have a dining card, and a lot of times that money goes unspent because the kids want to go get fast food or whatever, but you try to kind of make this more of a home place.
Well, it really is. I mean, if you think of any home, the kitchen is really the social hub of my home, your home, probably all of our homes. And that really is when you're at a home away from home, at a college or university, that still holds true. So the dining facilities or dining venues, the dining commons can be that social vortex of activity where students can come together, connect, dine with friends, meet friends, see and be seen. It can really make or break the quality of life on a daily basis for a student. It can create connections that last a lifetime.
And that's one of the things you do, is you work with college campuses, and you recently worked, I understand, with the University of Richmond in trying to help them enhance their experience.
I have, and University of Richmond has an award-winning dining program. They have for the last 20 or 30 years, and we were involved in helping evolve their dining program, the Howman Dining Center. It's socially rich. It's the heart of the campus in many ways. The dining room is spectacular with cathedral ceilings and contemporary chandeliers that really complement the Gothic architecture of the campus. It's a socially rich, wonderful experience for the students, and I think that most of them look forward to it every day.
We have some pictures of some of the dining halls that you've worked with, and I think these are some of the ones at the University of Richmond. That's the Spider Grill, and that looks like any restaurant you would go into. You wouldn't necessarily think cafeteria.
Well, you really don't. I mean, it's really not, they're not even called cafeterias anymore. They're called marketplaces.
That's just how old I am.
or marchés, or they're really, some of them are like cruise ships and fine dining and four-star hotels, but they're just a lot more exciting to be at. Display cooking is central now. I mean, back when we were in school, we probably had most of the kitchen was in the back of the house, a small serving line in the front. Well, now it's just the opposite. We go in and there are display cooking stations. A lot of fresh food is prepared right in front of the students. It's socially engaging. It's really kind of a feast of the senses. And so most of those production steps in production now take place out in the front. The students really look forward to it, and again, they dine together, they eat together, they socialize together, and it also helps affect things like recruitment for a campus. You mentioned when you go, you may not look at dining. Well, most families do, and most young people like to go and experience the socially rich aspects of the dining hall. It makes a great first impression if it's done well. It helps with retention rates in terms of the percentage of students that come back as sophomores, because the sooner they connect and make friends, the more apt they are to come back. And again, those connections last a lifetime and make for a strong, active alumni as well. So
a good dining hall could be a win-win situation for both the students and the school itself.
Oh, it really it touches so many parts of the school: the retention, the recruitment, the alumni, housing, the quality of housing, how a student feels about living on campus and the role dining plays. So it's really central to so much more than just eating, really. But what we do is we try and make it so powerful that the social part of it really gets confusing with the dining part of it, and it just is a tremendous experience.
It kind of builds it into more of that home feeling, is that's just one more extension of your campus life.
It's our home away from home, and again, those connections will last a lifetime.
David Porter, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks.
All right, thanks so much.